Noxcrew! Hey guys, it's Avondale, and I did a I did a bad thing, so I wanted to come back and correct my mistake. So you'll notice right now that we have actually this lobster guy here, and he's got his creeper underneath him, but there's no silverfish anymore. And this is a result of a comment that I got on the mob motion detection video a couple days ago, where a guy basically told me, hey, guess what, there's a way easier way to do the big complicated thing you just did. And it's pretty amusing to me that I'm doing a series based on new commands and I forget to use them. So, you know, we have the nice ability to look at entity data now, and turns out there's a much easier way to see if the creeper's moving or not. And that's what I've set up here now. Actually, as a lobster guy, for some reason, isn't moving around a whole lot. See if one of those will help scare the creeper. There he goes. So now you can see he's walking, the creeper's running away. No issue, and then he stops and he does the pose. It works perfectly, no silverfish. So what do we change? Well, we get to take out a lot of command blocks. We probably saved 5 or 6 command blocks with the changes that I made. And doing things like that will really optimize your clock, because every time the clock runs, it has to run all these command blocks. And the more of those you have, the more the game lags. So if you can condense them, you're doing yourself a big favor performance-wise. So we turned the motion down into 3 command blocks. Now the guy who suggested I did a test for command to figure out whether they're moving or not. And that works, but you can actually put it straight into the scoreboard, and that's what I wanted to show. And I moved one of these down here, so this is going to be all confusing. There we go, now it's right. Alright, so let's take a look at this. You know, we're running this way across your screen, and then it runs Y from bottom to top. So we look here first, it's setting the creeper, the still score to 0, just like it was before. Now, right after that, it's setting the same creeper's still score to 1, but then at the end here, you see that we've added in the motion tag, and if the motion tag is all zeros, that means the creeper's not moving, which means that actually as a lobster guy shouldn't be animated like he's moving. So you can add these NBT tags on right at the end here, to check for lots of things. There are a couple things you can't test for, such as the no AI tag, because it doesn't show up in the entity data unless you're actively updating it, and even then it only happens for a tick. It's pretty weird. You can't test for that, unfortunately. You can test for motion though, so now it's applying the still score of 1 to anyone with that motion, and then it's taking this command block right here to do the pose. It's so much simpler. It uses, you know, 5 or 6 less command blocks, 1 less clock that used to be here. No need for a silverfish anymore, and it runs a lot more fluently. Now, I did have a couple other suggestions, and one of them I did add in. I have no idea where it is on this clock. Oh, look at that, I found it. So, I had been using a lifetime score to track the trap creepers over on the lobster traps, and then I was killing them and respawning them, and it was just a big mess. Somebody suggested, hey, you could just be altering their fuse with entity data. Now, funny story, I actually meant to do that, but sometimes things go really wrong in Minecraft, and I was having so many things go wrong on that day that I just got frustrated and lost track of my mind and didn't do it. This is a much better way to do that. It's just continuously changing their fuse to the longest time. That way you don't get that ugly animation that you guys saw in the video where the creepers all tip over. So yeah, if you guys ever see me do anything in my video that is stupid of me to do, you should definitely tell me, because I read all the comments and I come back and I fix the things that I do that are stupid. So thanks a lot for the people who were pointing things out to me, and I will see you guys next time. I've been Avondale. Thanks for watching.